But Arman Membu ranked the best offensive tackle in the NFL after week 1. I can laugh. Like, that's crazy, bro. What? That was the matchup where I'm like, all right, Arman, you get a pass for me in week 1. Because in your rookie debut, you have to go against TJ Watt. If you struggle, you get a pass. And he's like, you don't got to worry about that. I'm going to go out there and dominate. He dominated, guys. Shut him down. Like, he wasn't just out there doing his job. He was mauling people. That was the best rookie offensive tackle performance in this debut I've ever seen. Better than Mekhi Becton's. Better than Olu's. And Olu had a really good, I don't know. No, Olu's best game as a rookie against Seattle. I don't think that was his debut. But point still stands, dude. What a debut, man. Oh, my goodness. Is he going to be that dude all season? And, dude, we lost AVT. People were telling me that the season's done when we lost AVT. And I told some Jets fans, the people that were telling me, wah, season's over. Wah. I told them, grow up. Come on, man. We got to embrace the mindset of Aaron Glenn. You're going to let defeat and adversity and one injury just ruin the season for you as a fan? Come on, man. I'm never somebody to tell you how to fan. Everybody can be a fan the way they want. But for the people that was telling me that the season's done when AVT got hurt, like, yeah, that was a terrible injury. I was pissed off about it. I was upset. But why don't we let this team figure out a way to deal with adversity before we're just quickly to cry about it and whine and say the season's over before it begins and same old Jets. We can't have anything nice. Joe Tippmann sliding the right guard could be the best thing to happen for him. And Myers didn't look too bad at center. I think Joe Tippmann may have to stay at right guard for obviously for the rest of this season, but I don't know. He could be a long-term right guard. He was great at right guard. Fantastic. So that's pretty crazy, man, that we have an offensive tackle who is ranked the best in the NFL. We have an offense that's ranked number 1. I think I'm going to say that 50 more times this show because I don't know how long it's going to last. We got the best offense in the league, baby. Better than the Eagles. Better than the Bills. Better than the Ravens. Better than the Chiefs. The Chargers. It's one game, I know, and we lost the game, but let me have my fun, okay? I don't think I've ever been able to say those words out of my mouth, that the New York Jets have the best offense in the NFL. That's pretty sick, man. And this offense, I remember being at this game at MetLife Stadium on Sunday, just floored by what I was watching. How many negative plays did they have? 2, 3? 3 maybe? Every play, it felt like they were getting positive yardage. Every time they ran the ball to Brees, he got 7+ yards. Whenever Justin Fields dropped back to pass, he put the ball where it needed to be. He was making plays with his legs. Like, that was awesome to watch, man. I'm fortunate to be able to witness that live. But, man, how do we lose that game? Oh, I know how we lost that game. Because of this guy. Who's not on the team anymore. That's what head coaches do. That's how you do it. That's how you discipline this football team, Aaron Glenn. Way to be. Way to send a message. You're firing me up. Because this season isn't won in week 1. Great teams lost in week number 1. You think the Baltimore Ravens, who are 0-1 after that collapse, you think they are sitting with their hands up? We lost week 1. We lost to the Bills. Season's done for them? No. The Ravens are going to, I think, still win their division and go deep into the playoffs. I'm not saying the Jets will, but let me just get a little bit more delusional real quick. Bear with me here. Justin Fields, in that game, I'm not saying he's going to become this, but who did Justin Fields remind you guys of in that game on Sunday? Who did he remind you of? 2 players come to mind. Just in that game, bro. He was a mix of 2 quarterbacks. And if he can figure out a way to do that consistently throughout the season, my God. To me, he looked like a mixture of Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. And I'm not saying, now this is where people are like, dude, this guy's delusional, bro. He thinks Justin Fields is Lamar. No. think that. But in that game, I was like, this guy's nuts. This guy's making plays. And if he could be a blend of Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson, we got one. But I'm still holding back. I'm still reserving my excitement. I'm not crowning Fields as the savior. I'm not putting him up. I'm not buying his jersey. I'm not doing anything because he's got to do it for 17 games, not one. Okay? This is the NFL. It's a week-by-week league. You can go out there and ball out one week and look like a scrub the next. So now he's got the Buffalo Bills coming to town next. If Justin Fields goes against the Bills and puts up a dominant another week 1 performance he does in week 2 against the Bills and wins the game, all right, you got my attention now, Justin. Even though you already have my attention. But boy, I told you guys heading into this season, the type of offense that this Jets football team is going to try to emulate are the Eagles. The way Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and that offense operates. And by the way, Justin Fields had a better game than Jalen Hurts did in week 1. The Eagles won the game, the Jets didn't because our defense stunk it up. Like, that's the type of quarterback we need Fields to become. Make plays, be smart with the football, turnover free, efficiency, be a playmaker. And honestly, the only critique I have with Justin Fields in week 1 after watching the film is that he made a few incorrect reads in a read option. That's the critique. That's the only critique. He should have pulled it instead of handing it off or vice versa. That's the only thing I saw. He made every throw. There was no inaccurate balls. He was reading the defenses. He was doing everything you want in this league. And in today's NFL, you need to have a mobile quarterback. And let me remind you guys that Justin Fields is as good as any quarterback in the NFL at just the mobility aspect. He's as good as Lamar. He's as good as J.D. Daniels. He's as good as Josh Allen. Think of the best mobile quarterbacks in the league. Jalen Hurts. Justin Fields is as good as all of them with his legs. And if his arm gets figured out, which it looked like in week number 1 against a veteran good defense, boy,